Hey guys, Raj of Car Security. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of CAS Unplugged. Okay guys, so where am I sitting? I'm actually sitting in the customer waiting area in the showroom. So if you've got a car booked in with us in our workshop for suspension, audio, wheels, whatever it may be, we've got a dedicated waiting area with free Wi-Fi. There's a TV here as well. You can watch YouTube and just chillax, unwind and enjoy the day while we're working on your car. Another cool thing, if you want to pass your time while you're waiting for your car to be worked on, is this arcade game here, which has got, I think, 70 or 80 old school retro games. Pac-Man. I didn't actually lose my life because I wasn't playing then. But you've got Pac-Man here, you've got Space Invaders, you've got Galaxian and so on and so on. So yeah, just enjoy the time while you're in the showroom. So in episode 1, I showed you some bits on the home side. I showed you some bits on the car audio side. But one thing we didn't mention was Tuning Store. So Tuning Store is our sister company, which sells wheels, suspension, oils, steering wheels, momo, exhausts even. So just come into the showroom, have a look around, have a browse and speak to one of the guys about specific products for your car. Now, if you also remember episode 1, I had my 635 center stage in the showroom on the plinth. We've switched it around. We've now got my E30 M3 here. We tend to keep the cars here for 2 or 3 weeks. This is actually going to be pulled out probably this week because the MOT is running out. So I need to get the MOT done on that. Staff, obviously, you've got Arjun, Casey and Blade. Blade is back off holiday.
What's going on?
Actually, just to make sure you can hear me. So, where did you go on holiday?
I went to Corfu.
Lovely weather?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Okay. So some of you may recognize Blade already. He does all the videos on the channel for product promotions, new products and so on. So yeah, familiar face. You enjoy that, don't you?
I do, yeah, don't mind it.
Bit of a celeb, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I like to think so.
Quick question. Most popular selling product on car audio?
That's pretty easy. It's got to be CarPlay units. Everyone wants a CarPlay unit nowadays. I mean, second to that, probably micro subwoofers. Everyone wants bass, but without taking up the space. But yeah, definitely CarPlay units.
Yeah, so we've got loads of CarPlay units on demo, as I showed you previously. And if you need fitting kits or if you've got an unusual car, come into the shop. Blade and the guys here can go through fitting kits and products and whatever else you might need. So seems like you guys are super busy today. Right, yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Nice one. Thank you.
Right, before I get into the workshop and show you what's in the workshop today, what's in the car park? We've got Matt's Discovery. I think that's a loaner car. His car's gone in for some work. We've got Purav's Audi R8, Parm's F80 M3. I'm sure you guys have seen that on the channel before. And we've got this 944 Turbo in the corner, which belongs to my friend Jayesh of Classic Car Diaries. I pinched it off him just to drive around in it, see what it's like. I'm actually going to do a review of that car on the channel. So yeah, keep your eyes on the channel. I'll get that reviewed on the channel. Let's get over to the workshop. So we've already finished one job in the workshop. In fact, second job, one's already left this morning. Sam's just finished this one. What are you saying, Sam? What did you do on this?
Just a top mount bearing replacement, just a general checkup.
Simple enough, wasn't it?
Easy,
Yeah, there we go, easy, well done, mate. Let's get into the workshop. Parm should be here. So we've got our LTO project here. Look at Parm, look at him, social media influencer, whatever you want to call him, doing his reels. Parm, we're filming here, mate.
Listen, I saw this thing online. Yeah, I saw this thing online. If you want to take a proper video, hello, what's up, guys? If you want to take a proper video with your phone, you've got to hold it like that, and then just you don't get the shaking and the judder.
Okay, is he talking absolute nonsense?
No, it's true.
Is there any merit in what he's saying? Anyway, what's happening here? What's happening? Why have you pulled LTO out?
It's getting trailered to JTech tomorrow in Reading, and see what they can do with it.
It's running like a bag of isn't it?
It runs like a sack of.
So yeah, we'll cover that in a separate episode because Parm's got some amazing ideas. You know, he wants it to be like a fire-breathing dragon, blah blah blah. Do some drifting and all this nonsense.
I don't know about the drifting, but
all right, yeah,
breathing, but fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, so keep eyes on the channel. We'll get that covered in a separate episode. Now over here, previous episode we had the truss up, and some of you asked, what's going on here? Well, this is actually going to be a customer handover bay and a collection bay. Obviously the weather's turning, and last week we've had a lot of rain, and you don't want to be handing a car over to a customer in the rain. So we've fitted this truss, which we've had for like 10 years, not using it. Bought this canopy. We're going to secure it. Obviously a little bit more to do. Customer handover bay. Also, when we do our car and coffee events, if there is any chance of drizzle or rain, there's a separate covered area where we can have our food van and people can have a coffee and a drink. Pretty cool idea, yeah?
I was going to say you can't fit 40 cars under there, though.
All right, so what's happening in the workshop? 2 jobs have already gone around lunchtime, so that's pretty quick. Got another job coming in this afternoon for an audio upgrade. This Merc B-Class in for JBL front speakers. Yes, JBL front speakers. I think Steve's already done most of it, and some Dynamat. And then over here, we've got my Renault 5 GT Turbo. This is running like a bag of.
It's not that bad.
It is. It's not as bad as the LTO, as the E30, but it's running pretty poor. So the plan is LTO, E30 LTO is going over to JTech tomorrow. He's going to have a look at that and then tell us what we should do with the car. And hopefully he doesn't tell us to get shot of it. And then this will go over to have some love.
Well, the key to this not driving like a bag of you kind of need to know how to drive it.
You're trying to say I don't know how to drive it. It's got a choke.
Well, you fitted a new battery and you said it went faster. How does that work?
Well, it starts. So if it starts and moves, that means it goes faster, correct? Yeah, this is running rich. It's had no love. It's been sitting parked for 10 months. Tommy from Maguire's gave me, well, donated me his old engine. So we're going to take all the best bits out of that. Sorry, let me rephrase that. JTech are going to take all the best bits out of his old engine and put them on this and get it running right. So maybe we'll go for a drive in this later on.
Yeah, let's go. Hopefully get it running. I like it to be a little bit faster, like maybe a stage 1. So, you know, a bit more enjoyable to drive.
So. We'll document that on the channel as well. Pom, why is the RAM empty?
Well, I needed to keep it empty this week because we've got so much of our own to be getting on with, and it's just not getting done. So
caddy.
I'd really need Sam to get that caddy done. The bags have been on it for over a month now, well, since our last episode, but management's not plugged in. I need to use it.
Oh, Jay's been off as well.
And Jay's off, so yeah, we just need to get our own stuff done as well.
But actually, since our last episode, we've had some fantastic jobs in. Obviously, we can't document every job for the channel. It's a lot of work, and the installers sometimes just want to get on with the job. But audio-wise, we've had Mitsubishi Evo 9 in last week for a lovely audio upgrade. We'll throw some snippets of some of these cars. We had my friend's S500 Mercedes in, which he's had from brand new 1990s car?
98.
98 car. He spent nearly 10 grand on a JL audio setup. Absolutely amazing car, amazing build, fully restored it. It's his dad's car. He's restored it for his dad. Beautiful. Obviously, he loves his music. We also have had an SL500. Yes?
SL500.
Not S500. Off camera, I called it an S500 and he's taking the piss out of me. SL500 R129, another audio build. So that had Audison and Rockford. Was it a designer?
It was one of the last ones off the run, and it came with that fancy badge on the side. I can't remember what it was.
Some pictures on the screen. I can't remember what it was called.
It was a lovely silver example, low mileage. Nice car it was.
Ferrari Testarossa. So on the back of doing the audio install in Merlin's Testarossa a few months ago, we've had 3 or 4 inquiries about doing audio in Testarossas. We've actually had one in, went for exactly the same setup. Yeah. That was a beautiful example. Lovely car as well. And there's been loads of other small itty-bitty jobs, you know, CarPlay units, as Blade said, very common, 2 or 3 a day, to be fair. Air-wise, what have we done?
We did an E65 series a couple of weeks ago with air X struts and obviously airlift management. And then last week we had the Fiat Abarth. Oh yes. The 124, the convertible thing. That looked absolutely great. So there'll be a separate video coming out on that. Again, that had air X struts and airlift management, obviously. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
Some cool cars have been through the workshop in the last 4 weeks, and I know over the next 4 weeks,
jam-packed.
Yeah, before we bring you episode 3, there's a load of cool cars coming in, and obviously we'll try and get some pictures and snippets of them. So when we do episode 3, we'll show you some We'll give you
More content, more content.
We'll give you a montage of what we've had through the workshop. Now let's get over to tool store and see what's going on in tool store. Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Hopefully some sales.
it's been busy.
All right, let's go.
It's been busy, very busy.
So that you know where the tool store shop is, our main showroom, the grey building is on the right hand side. On the left hand side is Tool Store Direct. This new sign's gone up. There's another sign going up on the front of the building, a LED lit sign. I think that's going up this week.
Yeah, I really would have thought that would have gone on first rather than the side one, because no one can see it. But when the front sign does go on, it's going to look.
Although we're getting
you'll know we're here.
quite a bit of business, local trade as well. People are
absolutely.
realizing we're here.
Yeah.
So let's get inside, show you what's going inside. Not much has changed in the shop since we showed you episode 1. Still looking clean. All the products are on show. Branding wise, obviously you've got Teng tools. In fact, this is your department. Get on with it.
So so all the mainstream brands are available. We're adding products to our catalogue daily. So just keep checking the website, or even better, feel free to pop in store. All the mainstream brands, we've got Makita, Nipex, Milwaukee, obviously Sealy, Draper, Wearer Tools, and there's a load more available on the website. And like I said, there are new products being added daily, new brands being added daily. We've got a separate team working on the back end of it, uploading products, taking care of pricing, blah blah blah. You know how it works. But yeah, if you need anything, whether it's automotive related or whether you're in the building trade, it could be anything. We sell a whole range of tools. So yeah, just make sure you pop in and check us out.
That's pretty good. Unscripted, off the cuff.
Told you, man. Listen, one hit wonder, innit?
Website details, Tool Store Direct, and if you use that code there, AUG10, expires on 20th of September, you get 10% off. So you know
why
what?
Why is it called August?
Because it came out in August.
Oh, did it? All right. Okay. Right. Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah. Now, some of you have asked, what do we know about tools? Well,
I know a lot about tools.
Parm knows a lot about tools. And we don't just hold what you see in this lovely shop. The warehouse has got a lot of backup stock. Some stuff that's not even on show, because obviously we can't put everything on show. So we'll show you a snippet now. That gives you an idea of our stock holding. There's a fair amount here. Even if we don't have it in stock, if our manufacturer has it in stock, we deal direct with all these brands. We can typically get it in next working day?
48 hours max, but most of the time it's next day delivery.
If not, if it's a big item, such as one of the tool chests, can we get that drop shipped direct to the customer?
That gets drop shipped direct from Sealy or Draper or whoever. And next day delivery, delivered on a pallet, safely delivered, so it'll get to you with no damages.
This is a serious business, and you will see over the next few months that we will be putting a lot of energy. In fact, he's going to be putting a lot more energy into this, because he's been tasked with growing this side of the business.
Week on week it's growing. So the more products we add, the bigger it's going to get. So
make sure you give Tool Store Direct a follow. Have a look on the website. At some point, we will bring some YouTube content to the channel, and it'll be kind of cool to see Parm with an overall on and a Makita drill explaining to you guys
drilling through my finger
how to use the drill, and hopefully not drilling through his finger, because that will be a friggin' health and safety nightmare. Right, I think that's it from here. We need to go for a drive. So let's pick a car, go for a drive. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about what's been happening and what's going to happen in the next few weeks. So let's find a car, go for a drive.
So we're doing mini, mini, mo.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah?
Let's do that.
Renault 5 Turbo it is then.
Okay. You can drive then, because if it breaks down...
Oh, wicked.
Actually, that means I've got to push it.
It won't break. Listen, I know how to drive it. It won't break down.
This is all this is all from Willow Tree. So we'll have to come around the back past Caliber Motors, Cold Double A. And if we do break down, at least we break down there.
And not on the motorway.
Yeah. So we are in the Renault 5 GT Turbo, and I've got to say, this is super tight in here. Look, that's how tight it is. Yeah, if we were much bigger, we'd have an issue, you know that. It's raining as well, but shouldn't really make that much difference. Just take that into account, Parm, when you're putting your foot down.
I'm sure I'll be all right.
So yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks since our first episode of CAS Unplugged. First and foremost, in terms of shows, the only show we really attended was Roll Hard, correct?
Yeah, Henry went up to Roll Hard. We did our own car and curry.
Car and Curry, CNC, Car and Curry.
Yeah.
That is actually trademarked. Car and Curries is trademarked. We did a Cars and Curry event a couple of weekends ago on a Saturday, 5 till 9 p.m. Really great turnout. Papaji food truck, that was awesome.
His food was banging. It was wicked.
That was actually a very good evening. A high caliber of cars as usual. Good mix of cars. Food was on point. Weather was on point. We will do another one of those towards the end of the season. And there's a video drop-in, I believe, in a few days. So I think shortly after this video goes out, there'll be a video drop-in with our Cars and Curry event. So that was pretty cool. We've got a Slam Sanctuary event
This Saturday, yeah.
Afternoon event again with Papaji's food truck. I think he's going to have his famous chicken wings out again, so no doubt you'll be up for those spicy chicken wings. So that's this Saturday. I think about 45-50 cars already reserved. And then at the end of this month, we've got Westside VW, and that is
really nice show.
Yeah, a really cool show. Organised by our good friends, Westside, Jim, Sajad, Sakib and the crew, who we've known for 30 years.
Probably longer in some cases.
So they've got their event at the end of this month. Remind me, where is it again?
Chalfont Cricket Club.
There you go. Details on the screen. Give them a follow. Make sure you attend. Buy a ticket. Support them. They're a really great bunch of guys, and they always have a fantastic selection of cars. Don't answer your phone, Parm, because you're driving, and we haven't got Bluetooth in here.
Oh, I can speak off my watch. Wow. Sorry.
Okay. So it's actually surprising. The car's driving quite well. Last time I took it out, it was running like a bag of.
I told you need to know how to drive it.
Maybe I'm just used to high performance cars, and I leave these type of cars for you. Then is that what you're saying?
You're probably used to new cars.
Okay, maybe, whatever. Anyway, seems to be running okay. It's proper raining outside. You might catch some of that on the front camera. We're going to take a little trip down the A40, and what we're going to try and do is every episode we'll cover a topic, a conversation, questions that you guys normally ask us often. And one of the most popular questions is why we do not at Cardiff Security fit unbranded audio products. And by unbranded, I mean products that a brand name that you're not familiar with. Brand names that you should be familiar with are like Alpine, JVC, Kenwood, Pioneer, Sony.
Yep.
These are big brand names, Japanese brands. And if you're buying something off eBay or off Alibaba,
A non-branded product.
yes, and typically you call us and you say, I've bought this doubled in CarPlay, all singing, all dancing, Android Auto unit, it does all these features, and I've bought it for £199, will you fit it? What do we normally say?
No.
And the reason behind that is not that we don't want to fit your products, you know, we will happily fit some products. The problem with unbranded products is they're unreliable, and sometimes they don't even work out of the box. So if we've quoted you a labour rate to fit it and we install the product and it doesn't work, you're looking at us thinking, well, I'm not going to pay your labour because it doesn't work. Well, actually, we've done the job, it's your product. The issue with these unbranded products is the software tends to be out of date. There's typically no updates for them. They say they're going to do 101 things over and above a typical spec Japanese product, and they don't deliver. So from experience, we know either it won't work out the box or it'll fail somewhere down the road, and we don't want them to be stripping it out, charging you additional labor and telling you we told you so. So it's probably best that we don't fit it. Have I explained that fairly well?
The non-branded products, in my eyes, they're just not worth going for. Just pay the little bit extra, get yourself a branded product, and you know you're going to have after-sales support. There's full warranty on the product, and you know it's going to do what it says on the box.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, I've heard so many scare stories. Somebody buys a stereo of 250, 300 pounds on eBay. It does so much more than the competitor's product, the Japanese competitor's product, but it fails. And you can't return it back because this seller on eBay is gone. So you're out of pocket the 300 pounds you've paid, you're out of pocket the labor you've paid. And you know what, if you'd bought the proper Japanese branded stereo in the first place, if it went wrong, which is very, very, very rare, you know, the failure rate on the Japanese units is like 1%, you're covered under warranty. And most of the time, a software update will sort out the glitches. So yeah, that's why we don't fit unbranded products.
I know someone that bought an unbranded product for his E92 BMW. He plugged it in and half the stuff in the car stopped working, and it blew up a body control module.
Oh yes.
So, you know, there's more to it than meets the eye, and it really isn't worth saving. You know, I get it, people want to save money, but in the long run, it's not worth it.
Yeah, you don't. Pay once, do it right, or you can buy a cheap product and end up paying twice to get it done right.
I think that pay proper, you pay once.
Yeah, something like that. You know what we mean. Anyway, so yeah, so I think we'll end the video now.
Can I see how fast this car goes?
Yeah, but it's a 60 mile speed limit, so just be careful. Yeah.
I took the rear number plate off.
It's lying there. Guys, easy part.
Sorry. Straight into second.
Yeah, blow up my turbo. You know, it's a highly valuable classic hot hatch
automobile.
Yes, very rare find in this condition. Yeah, there's a lot more content coming to the channel. Obviously, LTO is going to JTech, then the Renault 5 GT Turbo will go to JTech. We've got a few shows coming up. Make sure you obviously have subscribed to the channel so you get an idea of all the new content when it drops on the channel. Any questions that you want answers on, just drop them down below, and we'll try and incorporate them in our next episode. Yeah,
we certainly will. Just remember, hit the like button, share and subscribe.
And we'll be back soon. Go on, right. Give us some beans then.
Okay.
Ooh, turbo.
Look, that turbo needle just go. But you know that GoPro you lent me?
Yeah.
I've left it at home for a few days because I threw up all over it. So I've had to wash it, clean it, and it's just
it's thrown up over the GoPro.
Well, no, I kind of threw up and then I dropped the GoPro in my.
I don't think these guys want to know that.
But yeah, so yeah, sorry. I'll bring that back in a few days. It is drying off at the minute.
Keep it.
Yes.